Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Hearts of Iron 4 Let's Play. So we're not long before we can declare war on Czechoslovakia, and in the last episode they even started falling apart a bit. They had to give up land, not just to us, but also to Germany. You can see like the outer part of the country there was all handed over to the German Reich. And we got a little slice as well right here, and so they are slowly vacating that area, or at least they should be. And we are, of course, going to move troops into there. That does open up our front a little bit against them, which I think is for the best, because we are going to be able to fit in more infantry divisions than we would have otherwise against them. We would have had to keep, these guys in reserve and what have you. But now what we can do is we can start building infantry and mountain divisions here, and we'll have more vectors of attack. So that is something to look forward to. And then, of course, we did get a free military factory in the last episode, and it is currently not in use. So we are going to have to put it to use. So right, let's do that first, I guess. We had wanted to apply it toward our tank divisions, so we're going to go ahead and do that. And that puts us a bit short on steel. Of course, we were going to trade the UK for the steel, but I'm actually leaning toward the Soviet Union at this point. I don't know. I am trying to buddy up to the United Kingdom, but at the same time, I want... hang on here. Let's look at diplomacy. I want somebody to have my back if a big country goes to war with me, and right now it's looking like if we declare war, the UK might actually attack us. So I'm not sure who the best country to get on my side is. It might not be such a bad idea to try to get the Soviets to side with us, but because they're communists, it's going to be difficult for that to happen. I'll just trade with the UK for now. So we're going to bump that up to 16. And in a second, we will have the steel. They are slowly vacating the area. What's happening here? Election, public opposes rearmament. In the upcoming election, support for PSL is still high. The people having confidence in the current leader's leadership. However, the party pursuit of increasing the Polish Republic's forces on military matters has not been entirely popular with the public, with a significant segment of the citizens considering this ill-advised jingoism. War is yet to reach our border, and few would like to see the Polish Republic take aggressive action. Cooperating with other major parties who share our concerns for the safety of the nation, we will still be able to rule after the election, albeit with diminished support. Let's see. Early mobilization. Lose a little bit of national unity, which has already taken a bit of a hit. That's going to hurt us on construction speed. But that's going to turn us over to early mobilization. I think we're at... What are we at now? Partial. Sure, I'll appease them, because I was torn between doing this one and the other one anyways. So we'll roll it back a bit. And let's get that clock rolling. How are we doing on production? These tank divisions are moving awfully slow. We're actually not far out from another infantry or mountain division either. And we are trying to deal with all these reinforcements. There are a lot to deal with, though. And that could end up being a problem for us. I think we're only short on aluminum. Yeah, aluminum. Not a big deal. Alright, so we'll start moving 17, 23, 26, 28. Keep the 17th there. I just want these three. And let's see. 39th, 38th, 8th, and 25th. I'll take the 25th and I'll send them back here. And then we'll put mountain divisions in here along with those guys. Alright. assuming those ever finish. It seems like when I don't prioritize them, they don't really get done. I don't know why I keep clicking the wrong tabs. 26th of September. Oh good, our weapons are done. So let's see. We could maybe get an early jump on this. I don't think that's a good plan though. Let's go with motorized at this point, because I really want to overhaul our tank divisions before we start mass producing them. And I prefer mechanized obviously, but motorized is still better than regular foot infantry. So we'll start working on that, and hopefully by the time that's done we'll have enough army experience to maybe get that out of the way. Alright. So it's given us a nice little foothold into this territory, because now we have mountain provinces, or at least a mountain province, whereas this would have been another mountain province we would have had to overcome, but now it gives us a little bit of a jumping off point. These are mountains as well, so it's not going to help necessarily in the assault here, but at least it'll make it harder for them to maybe attack us back. It'll also I don't know where I was going with that, but let's see, we got another infantry division here, and I don't remember what number we were on because it's been a few days. I'm going to say I think 40. I know we've done 38 and 39, so I'm thinking we're on 40, unless I did a 40 here. Oh, I did. Okay, so 41. This is the 41st Infantry Division. And I don't know where to put them right now. I guess I will throw them in one of these. Works for me. And how's the rest of our research coming? It looks like maintenance companies are almost done. That's good. We want to add those to our armored divisions as well. Our radar is almost complete. Oil plants are getting up there as well. Like 2/3, maybe 3/4 of the way done. And then we're not far off of another government upgrade as well. What about our liberalism? Not doing so great. I mean, it's moving. It's just not moving as fast as I'd like. So they're doing a lot of reshuffling, and that always makes me nervous. They do have some tanks, and that could be problematic. We need to make sure that we have the initiative there. If we're attacking the tanks, we'll be much better off than if the tanks are attacking us. So we need to make sure that's what's happening. Because tanks, high breakthrough, good attack, bad defense. So obviously we want to be putting them sort of, you know, on the back foot there, making sure that we're the ones attacking and not them. There's our radar. So let's see, we could do computing machines, and it might be time to do that. Let's see. Yeah, I might go ahead and do that. Again, the way I like to do my research is I like to keep, now that we have 4, I like to keep the top one dedicated to like these, so like army, conventional army stuff. I like to keep the second one open for basically anything in here that I might need done, and then the last 2 I like to have for engineering and industry. That way I'm not over prioritizing any one thing. But in this case, I think what I'll do is I'll do that, and that'll make our future research faster when it's done. So I'm not sure how exactly that upgrade helped us. I think we should probably take a look at it. I'm looking at the wrong one, aren't I? Yeah, I know exactly how that one helped us. Now we can build level 2 radar stations. But actually, what does that mean? Yeah, I'm not sure. I guess it just means... Oh, I know what it means. Okay, never mind. It just means that I can build Before I had that, I could only build like one radar in each area. Now I can build basically double. Understood, okay. So when's our mountain division going to finish? Any minute now, really. Tanks are really taking their time. Upgrades, it's not going to tell me... Oh, there we go. A lot of upgrade requests for infantry equipment, but that makes sense. We just finished that. Okay, so with this one, we've already got... Whoops. Already got motorized going. I think what I'd like is... Let's go over here. Marines, again, not going to be that useful. Paratroopers. Really, this is faster than that? What's the... Just more soft attack and organization? I don't know if that's really all that much of a concern right now, and it's a bit early anyways. Yeah, you know what? I think I'd like another support company. Question is which one? Or maybe I should do something different. I could go heavy armor. It's actually not going to take us that long. I just don't really have an effective way to produce those. Could get an early jump on medium tanks. I'm just not sure. Anything in artillery that is pressing? No, not really. And of course we could take a doctrine, but I like to do those when I have the bonuses because it obviously makes them move a lot quicker. In terms of planes, we could get a bomber or something, but we don't really have an effective way to produce those either. The problem right now is production. We just can't produce all the things that we're researching, so I'm trying to research things that we can produce. That way we're at least, you know, using everything effectively. I've heard that putting military police into cavalry divisions and then using them as sort of like rear echelon units is really good. So maybe we'll do that. Because that is something that I can produce. Basically, once we have like 2 more mountain divisions, I might switch over to cavalry. And, or I could even just pull some of the ones from back here and give them the military police. And then, you know, once we start taking ground, obviously these guys will be on the front lines. The cavalry with the military police will be in the back, making sure that they like suppress revolts and stuff. So which mountain division are we currently on? 1, 2, 22, 21. So 1, 2, 21, 22. This one is, let's see, 5, 3, 4, 6, 7, so 8. And that zoomed the camera out for whatever reason. I don't like the way it's like there's like levels. I wish it was just like a smooth zoom in rather than like a staggered one. I don't like that. So anyways, this is the 8th Mountain Division. And they were going to join the Western Army and hop on in this settlement here. Or not settlement, that province. Okay, and where are we at here? Oh, it already finished. Oh no, we've been losing time here. I can't believe I completely neglected that. Or did it go away? Democracies can't justify war goals against countries that have not generated world tension. We need world tension at 60%. So did I miss? Because it was going, like it said it would be done in, I think it was November, so I don't think we missed it. What happened? I think becoming a democracy screwed us. Well, that is going to be problematic, isn't it? Everything with this plan has gone completely wrong. Alright, well, what could we do then? Because our war goal is completely out the window. And now they're being guaranteed by France as well. So, I think we have to set our sights on Germany now. Or maybe the Baltic states. So, let's see. I mean, that's going to be the same issue, is we're a democracy, so we can't really stage or set up any sort of war effort. Let's see, what kind of stuff do we have here? So, drawing closer to Britain was obviously our goal, and we're only one away from that. Volunteer Corps grants divisions required for sending a volunteer force minus 25%. Okay. Huh. Maybe we should go for the Baltic Alliance? That's going to take us a while, though. Oh, we can't do that anyways. Yeah. Well, being a democracy, I think, was the mistake here. Which is unfortunate, because I really wanted to, like, fast-track us getting our independence guaranteed with Britain. But, I mean, that might happen if they start threatening us, but until then, it's probably not. And becoming a democracy to get them to come closer to us really didn't work necessarily, and now because we're a democracy, we can't really mess up the Germans' plans, so they're going to take Czechoslovakia no matter what. And that's going to be bad for us. I don't know how we can really circumvent this. Let's see here. What else could we do? The problem is, like, being a democracy just makes everything so difficult. But yeah, they're gonna end up falling no matter what. I don't see a way beyond that. And the problem is, if we don't go to war with them, a lot of these mountain divisions are kind of wasted because they're not going to help us on this border. I mean, they're not going to be useless, but they won't be as good as they could be. Oh, did I forget to move you? No. Well, I'm a bit stumped. I don't know what we should do at this point. I might have to leave it here and defer to you guys as to, like, how we should move forward. It's probably too late to change our government yet again. I don't think that's a good idea anyways. But all I can really think of at this point is starting construction on fortifications along here and just getting ready to hold off the Germans as best we can. Which is something I didn't want to necessarily have to do. I assumed that it was going to be inevitable, but I was, hoping that we could avoid it through clever tactics. But that didn't really seem to work. Basically, at every turn, our plan to take over part of Czechoslovakia was sort of thwarted. The big one, obviously, was becoming a democracy, and all of a sudden our war goal justification got canceled. I'm not sure what, because we became a democracy, and that was still going for a while. And I'm pretty sure it said it was going to end in or complete in November of this year, so I don't think we missed out on it. But it definitely didn't finish or follow through or whatever. It didn't work. And then, of course, there was the fact that Britain decided to guarantee the independence of Czechoslovakia, basically saying if we attack them, then we're at war with Britain too. And that's not something that we obviously wanted, because they were the biggest deterrent for Germany attacking us. And so, yeah, I have read of people pulling this plan off on, like, Reddit and stuff, and I'm not sure how they did it, because it definitely didn't work for us for several reasons. of course, the democracy thing was part of it. But even if we didn't become a democracy, I just don't see a way that this would have worked, because we would have ended up at war with the Allies. And so maybe the best way to do it is to get really close to Germany, go the fascist route, and then take part of Czechoslovakia, leave them the other half, and then, basically join the Axis. Maybe that's what we should have done. I was trying to go for a more historical playthrough than that. Obviously, we were going to change history, but I was trying to keep Poland at odds with Germany, having the Allies back us up in that, but that didn't work. So let me know what you guys think. How do we salvage this? Can we salvage this? Should we just start fortifying the western border and maybe try to make the Soviets not want to come after us? Let me know what you guys think. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Hearts of Iron 4 with you, and I look forward to seeing you guys back here for the next episode.